Hey, Viking fans, this is Keith Millard, and you are listening to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Go Vikes.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. I'm One Bar with Lupicus, and we're doing it again. Better or worse? Did the Vikings get better or worse at a position? We're doing defensive line. Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
This might be the quickest video we've ever done.
It should be. It should be. We've done running backs, cornerbacks. I don't remember what else we've done.
I don't know. Did we do tight ends? I feel like we did.
I think we did quarterbacks, running backs, cornerbacks. That's what it was. So check those out. Remember, subscribe, like the videos. Let's do this. Did the Vikings get better in 2020? Will they be better in 2021 at the defensive line position, or will they be worse?
We got better just because of the guys we got rid of. Jaleel Johnson going bye-bye. That definitely helps. Shamar Stephen going bye-bye. That definitely helps. Then you get Michael Pierce back. We never even seen yet in purple. And hopefully Dino Hunter does come back. Those four moves alone made this line better than it was last year.
Little technicality here. We have seen Michael Pierce in purple.
Okay, not the beautiful shade of purple that we all love.
All right, I just want to be really clear. Some smart aleck might comment on that, so I wanted to beat him to the punch.
That shade of purple looks like a shade of shit to me.
Shade of shit. You're right. We could have just gotten rid of some of these guys, and we would have already been better. So, yeah, this should be a very quick and very easy video. It's completely revamped. We have 4 new starters, whether they're coming back from an injury like Hunter, whether they're coming back free agent, whatever. And this is going to be the biggest 180 that we see on this team this year.
I'm glad you said 180. I said 360, which means you just turn around to where you were. Yeah, you look at what we got. It's probably going to be Stephen Weatherly starting with Delvin Tomlinson, Michael Pierce, Dino Hunter. I mean, to me, that sounds like a great defensive line. And, maybe Stephen Weatherly doesn't start, but you look at the depth behind him. We drafted Patrick Jones. You got DJ Wanham in year 2, Janarius Robinson. There's some players here that could emerge. There's going to be some competition here. I think there's going to be a lot more spunk off the bench than we saw last year. Adenabo kind of falling off the map a little bit. So I'm excited to see how these young guys perform too.
Yeah, they're going to be so much. I mean, looking at this defensive line, all the changes that we've made, and you look at any other team in the NFL, there's no other team that has improved their defensive line as much as the Vikings have this offseason. And it's going to be wonderful. One of these rookies is bound to step up. One of them is going to at least be a role player, get some sacks. And I think these big boys in the middle are just going to help every other position on this defense.
Yeah, you wonder, is Jalen Holmes going to make the team? And you wonder how the defensive tackles are going to shake out depth-wise. Is there a spot for Jalen Twyman on this roster? Is the Ginger Snap going to make it? Hercules Mataafa, is he going to make this team? We don't, some question marks. We look down the depth chart, but overall, top to bottom, this D-line is so much better than it was a year ago. Teams are not going to be able to run the ball against the Vikings like they did last year. Linebackers have so much more room to make plays and get to the ball carriers. It's going to be, like you said, a 180.
180, and even worst case scenario, something goofy, something horrible happens where Danielle Hunter is either holding out or he's not on this team, which I don't expect. It's still going to be better. Still going to be better.
Well, it has to be. You got Adenabo and Jalen Holmes last year that were just a couple of turds. We saw Stephen Weatherly do it. There was a little stretch there a couple years ago. Stephen Weatherly stepped in for Everson Griffin for 6 games. He had 3 sacks in those games. Did that beautiful roll where he just kept rolling after the play. It was one of the best things
it's called the steamroller
I've ever seen. So he's got a little bit to him. So yeah, like you said, hopefully Hunter's there. But if he's not, this line will still be much better.
And watch out for that wild card that goes by the name of Kenny Willekes.
He is a wild card.
Who probably won't make this team, but I still love him.
We all love Kenny Willekes. We'll see what he's got this preseason. I'm excited to see him.
I hope so. So yes, defensive line. This is the easiest one we've done. This is the biggest difference, and cannot wait to see these guys in action. So much better.
So much better. So much better. All right, that's it. Here's something that you probably didn't know was better. That didn't make any sense, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. In 2010, there was a major traffic jam in China that lasted for 12 days.